You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. In the news today, Primate daily to Tinubu. If you win second term, army will be influenced to take you out of power. The leader of Inri Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele, has warned President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that if he wins a second term in office, there will be forces that will attempt to take him out of power. This was revealed at the launch of his annual prophecy book titled Warnings to the Nations 2025 to 2026 edition on Saturday, 5th of July 2025. The prophet made it known that some top army officers will be paid to interfere with the Tinubu's government if he gets a second term, as those against him will go to any length to see that he doesn't return to office. Some army officers will be paid to arrange how to interfere in Tinubu's government. If he eventually wins the second term, they will use anything to him take him out of power, including an attempted coup. In the same vein, Primate Ayodele warned President Tinubu to carefully check the security operatives around him, while recommending changing them that as he foresees an attack against him. I see an attempt to take power from him in an unconstitutional manner. So God wants him to take his personal security and safety very seriously. What I saw was cool light and tension everywhere. Furthermore, while speaking about Tinubu's personality from the spiritual angle, Primate Ayodele described him as a reincarnation of someone great, while comparing him to former Nigerian leaders. Tinubu is a replica of greatness. Tinubu is a replica of greatness of both Tafawa Balewa and Awolowo, and he is more than them. He is not an ordinary being. He is like a poison that you can't eat and get away with alive. And he is more spiritual than Obasanjo and others. But many politicians don't understand these mysteries about him. These are the submissions of the revered prophet and primate. That's Primate Ayodele of the Inri Evangelical Church, and he has been speaking, aloud about predictions and prophecies that he gets from God, and he tells the world to vote on social issues, political issues, economic issues, and the likes. And it's not new for him to come out again and speak as regards what the so-called political enemies of the incumbent president of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, are planning, and the extent to which they are willing to go. These people are willing to dine with the devil as far as the matter at hand is concerned. We remember that presently some set of politicians that are in the old order, so to say now, have decided to come together to form a coalition. And in the coalition, their major aim is not for the country to move forward, but to unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nobody is against coalition in the real sense. If a particular government is not doing the right thing, even to, the people, if he is clueless and does not know the direction to which to go, or if he is busy inflicting, injuries and pains on the people, there is every right from the people to arise and, gang up against him, so to say. But then everything must be done under the purview of democracy, of the law. So it must be a democratically approved means that they will need to use even to unseat him or to take power from him. And they started that one now even 2 years before the commencement of the so-called election in 2027, that is going to, his first tenure will elapse. Now, while they are at it, there are prophecies going on concerning the matter. And one of it is a new one, fresh one now that came out, of the fact that all these people who don't want him to return to office for the second term are going to make sure that whatever is going to cost them, it does not emerge the winner. But if peradventure, by the reason of maybe providence or fate or power of incumbency or the right of first refusal or the opportunities around him, he wins the forthcoming election in 2027 and he returns to office, the so-called enemies will not relent. They won't renege. They are going to also look for other means outside democracy to oust this man from power. And that is the surest way is using the military. And how the military know to plan a coup, just a coup d'etat. And that one is still dangerous because it might cause a lot of bloodshed. The man may lose his life and people around him too. As a result of that, it's like a prediction now. Is there because they are not verifiable, and the clergyman is advising the president to watch his back. That even while he's working towards his re-election, if he eventually wins, he should have it at the back of his mind that his enemies are sworn enemies that will not relent until they make sure he returns home, whether alive or dead. That's number two. He told him because of this, he needs to watch his security. I think he needs to try to change his security details probably from time to time, because when it comes to military striking, sometimes it might be the case of Brutus and then Alexander the Great and then Julius Caesar, I beg your pardon. As even those you think won't do anything will be the one to betray you. So the clergyman has warned the president now to be wary of those ones around him and continue to work on it to change them and check the rank and file from time to time. It's very, very important. The third thing he also mentioned about the president is that he's also looking at the man's personality, especially from spiritual angle. In his own word, he's describing the president as a reincarnation of someone great, and he was comparing him to former Nigerian leaders. Two of them together, he said Tinubu is a replica of the greatness of both Tafawa Balewa and Awolowo, and he is more than them, more spiritual than our previous leader like the Obasanjo. That I think if some people can, put on their thinking cap, they should be able to understand that even the spiritual aspect of the man is very important, and they should allow him to take Nigeria to the right destination. And I hope he himself will understand that a word is enough for the wise and take heed. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.